The benefit behind the system is that it's a one-piece system as compared to a lot of the other systems that happen to have a compressor and a condenser outside and then run refrigerant lines to the evaporator, where this is actually going to be mounted through the wall, where we have roof-mounted options and through the door options. Most of the growers we find, it depends on the produce of course, through the wall option is what would be the most.
If you have an exterior wall.
Yeah, so this would be the wall.
This would be your wall.
This sits in the wall, yeah. This part sits inside, in the cold room. And this part comes, of course, inside. That's all you need to do. You cut opening, shove the unit, bring 2 wires, that's it.
Yep.
Everything is pre-charged, tested. When the unit goes out of the shop, everything is done in the lead. So we try to pass on those savings to the end user. So that's right.
So are you selling these as pre-coolers as well as just a refrigeration system?
This is a full refrigeration
Retrofitted,
system.
yeah.
What do you mean by when you say free coolers? What?
Free cooler, sorry.
Free cooler?
Free coolers. So.
Yeah.
Like a field heat removal.
Yeah.
Right.
We do have hydrocoolers and things like this, and some people would use this. We actually had a customer that was interested in that exact purpose, to use this for field heat removal, and then kind of relocate his, once they've removed the field heat, then they would go into packaging and then kind of put it back.
Yeah, like I saw your tunnel cooling.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's some of the nice features is we have a free cooling option, which means that for certain farmers in a cooler area of Vermont, of course, has plenty of that temperature. Once the temperature reaches ambient outside of whatever the temperature your range, let's say you're going for 34 degrees, for instance, and outside temperature reaches 34, the compressor would shut off, and then we have a modulated damper that would open to allow some of the ambient air in, mixing with the inner air coming through the evaporator, and then so you can take advantage of energy savings because of the outside temperature being as cool as it is.
So we have a company based in Vermont called Free Air, which is I think their patent just expired, but
did they?
Yeah.
Do they have something similar to that?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. It's a retrofit, so basically it was designed to retrofit into an existing walk-in cooler with a split refrigeration system. So it's watching outside temperature, inside temperature, shuts off the refrigeration system, opens some louvers.
It's exactly pretty much the same kind of thing.
Pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And if someone is doing retrofitting, these units are eligible for government grants.
Okay.
Okay, we did a job in Ontario, and the client got 42% back from government, just because of free cooling, and we use some electronic valves. And these fans, these are not AC fans. These are electronic fans, easy fans, and they work from 0 to 10 volt. And power consumption is like, if you reduce the speed, you understand that the power goes by cube root. Okay, so if you reduce the speed in half, the power goes by 3 times of that.
And another nice feature is it has a dual cool system, meaning that all the systems are integrated with 2 complete systems.
2 independent units.
Independent units. So
it's basically got built-in redundancy or
every unit we
modulation.
make,
Exactly.
redundancy and more for your power saving. For example, if you want 33, you set compressor 1 at 33 and second at 34. Like potatoes, potatoes have 2 big loads. One is when they bring warm potatoes in, they want lots of cooling. Once the potatoes come to the desired temperature, then they just need to hold that, just the respiration load. So one compressor, like in potatoes, we do 1/3 and 2/3. 2/3 capacity goes off. So we have a tandem compressor on the one circuit and single compressor on circuit number 1. It saves like more than 60% hydro.
And then you're doing an evaporator fan control as well?
Evaporator fan we don't control because it's too risky. If you slow down the speed, the evaporator freezes. But we modulate the condenser fan.
You have variable
What we do is, when it is variable speed, but it only goes to half the speed when compressor is not running.
Okay.
When it's not in the cooling mode.
And then, sorry.
Okay, another thing what we have is that what he was saying about the 2 circuits, the evaporator is not like a phase split. It's not like a half and half. They are interlaced. So even if one circuit goes off, we are still using the entire surface of the coil.
I see.
So there is no bypass of the air. Sorry, you were saying something.
So all the evaporator fans stay on. You just reduce speed.
All the fan stays on, but goes to half the speed. Condenser fans, we cycle condenser fans. Let's say there are 9 fans. We cycle 8 fans, and the last fan is modulated.
Canada